Alrighty, guys. Played Drytron today. How many players was it? 40 something.
I think like 44.
Yeah. So 44.
Pretty good size local.
I'll post it whenever I find out what it is. But played Drytron. So just showing off the list. With the names, nothing cute. I still feel this is correct. Everybody I talk to still feels it's correct. Just play as many names as possible, except for the bad one.
Alpha Zeta is literally do whatever you want.
Right. And then it's all self-explanatory. If I were to cut one of them, it'd probably be one of these. But
that's the one that lets you draw, right?
That lets you draw. So it's like, I'd rather just have names and to just have them interact with each other, because if that happens, your opponent's in trouble. The rituals, I played a ton of them, and one of these cards is incorrect. I just couldn't figure out a 50th card, and I just wanted to be snappy about it.
140.
It's 50. I believe 50 is the number.
I actually think that's not a bad number.
Yeah, because I don't want to draw all the bricks that are in the deck. And then it revolves around this is why the number creeped up a little bit.
Okay.
OFL is correct in my opinion, just because it helps you work backwards through the combo and still get more cards on the field, actually. And then most people are playing 1. I'm playing 2. This should be this is the 50th card. So the second one of these is a 50th card. It can be prosperity. It can be a myriad of different things. But
call by.
It's not the worst card to have in here, because you can just do the combo twice. If it comes back to you. I mean, that's win more kind of.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But I feel like prosperity is a card that I'd want to try right there, just so I can never brick with this deck. Because you will brick at some point with this deck now, because it's not as consistent as it was. Diviner, as far as the other monsters. Baithor, this is one of the silliest cards in the world, by the way.
Oh, let me just summon on your turn, pop your field, have a nice day.
Just blow Eldritch out of the water, blow Striker out of the water. If you land it, it's usually game over.
I'm guessing Diviner's your only normal summon?
Yeah, pretty much. The fairy stuff, no, we don't have Eva. You cut out orange lights. You can't play one orange light. I'd probably side one if I were to. But these are pretty much the fairy targets you go for. If you open up really nuts, you're just gonna grab these. If you open up mediocre, then you're going to effective artifact dag.
I hate how the format is literally revolving around this card.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And this deck is the most unstoppable with it. I can add the combo in at the end if people don't know what I'm talking about. But this deck is the most unstoppable Scythe Lock out there. So I highly recommend, if you really want to Scythe Lock people that hard and you want it to be unblockable, this might be the deck. But the Cyber stuff and all that is really good too. And Deco Talker comes out in a couple weeks anyway. These two, still the same. I don't feel like that justification for playing another one.
Because you can't really do Dasher because you ain't got nothing to summon.
You just can't. It just is what it is. Played one of the Fafnirs. Didn't mean to have that up front. 3 Nova, 3 Talents. Talents is still nuts to me. I played against a few players that were playing a lot of hand traps a day, and Talents worked all day long. 3 Prep, so that you always get to bent in. This card pisses people off, because if you open that, then you open Alpha anyway, to be honest. Cyber Emergency, it is what it is. Anybody that says play 2 and play 2, please don't do that. And then most of the time, most of those people that are saying that are cheaters anyway.
Let me just play 2 of my Searcher and 2 of my fucking best card in the deck.
Forbidden Droplet. Fusion Destiny. We got to start capping the people that are, making a shit stain on the game. Double Fusion Destiny, and then these 3 for the 1-ofs. It's actually 4 1-ofs. These are like the 4 horsemen. They show up. The craziest card in my entire deck, I got this from Logan JYA's page, Reborn. The gentleman that he had do his profile. I forgot his name. Forgive me for that. I'll post it on the screen. Reborn is nuts. The reason why I'm playing Reborn is because most of the time people will nib you to death every time they see Verte, and you go, for sure, Reborn.
Let me just get that shit back. Thank you.
Right. Or, I've Reborn somebody else's Enforcer, pop my side. That's happened before. Weird stuff like that.
And you call me out. You call me.
Reborn is just nuts. Now, it can be kind of conflicty in this deck, but Reborn is nuts. It really is.
It's one of
insane
the. it's a staple.
I feel like everybody should be playing it just because of how the game is, except for like Phul.
It's the best extender in the game.
Yeah, it's literally, I'm like no joke at all. My side deck, I feel like this could, I don't know if it's ready for like big time. It's some stuff I'd want to fix. I really love Lava Golem though.
It's not special summon, so you can't do a kaiju.
I can't do a kaiju. I get to tribute their stuff, burn them for 1,000, snatch it back with Natasha, and kill them with it if I can't. You know.
What's the hardest matchup going second with this deck? That you have to have Lava Golem.
Phul.
Well,
no. I mean, to have Lava Golem, usually those decks like Dragon Link, you know, like Cookie's killing everybody right now.
Yeah.
Like a really good Dragon Link deck right now, Lava Golem. I don't even want to deal with it at all, you know. And then I can trigger the Hieratic Seals anyway most of the time. A Lava Golem is just stupid, and then it's a time card too. And then I did Natasha take this and then attack somebody for game today, so that's real. Reboot, as far as like back row removal stuff, we'll get to that when we get to them. A Pointer is one of my favorite cards. I still like this card, but I don't know if it's the best side deck choice for this. But I'm playing it because I used to play it with Ultimateness, and when I would have perfect knowledge of something, it was impossible for me to lose the game.
like, oh, I know you're about to side in Dark Ruler. Let me just.
But yeah. But now, like, I love this card just because it's a tempo card. Like if they have droplets and they want to hit you with droplets, okay.
They have to do it out there, and then you're just gonna take the starter.
It's ridiculous. Like this card is ridiculous, but I feel like there's Solemn Judgment people are playing. There's plenty of cards I could come up with, but it's too many to name. Cyclone is Cyclone right now.
Cyclone's pretty.
Don't play Twin just because everybody and their mom is playing Sky Prison, Heavenly Prison card.
That and Scythe.
And Scythe, yeah. You have to have something for the Scythe. And the droplets do that as well. Evenly, just because to blow it.
I honestly think that's one of the best cards in the game right now.
Right.
I don't know why
it cuts through everything. It's gross right now. It really is. It's nasty. And then the three Dark Ruler, and then there's tokens and stuff. Shout out to Umbreon. It's my favorite Pokemon. And then the extra deck. Ignore this. Again, there's a few spots in my deck where I'm trying stuff out. The 50th card, the 15th extra deck card. This is me messing around, trying different slots. This could be Nightmare Phoenix, a second Herald, a second IP. It could be a lot of different stuff. I prefer this for my extra deck though. I don't feel like anything is organized this as I'm going. But as far as the types of monsters and getting down to the nitty gritty, Links,
plays, Dagna.
Got Exceeds over here, you got Links over here, we got a random red sleeve right here, got a Wise Guy sleeve, and we got Anaconda. So,
So, what's your opinion with Boral Sword of Access Code?
For this deck, it's smoother, and I feel like you have more versatility. Mm-hmm. You have less versatility with your extra deck because it's a lot of light and dark. It's a lot of light and dark, so it's not going to be as nasty as.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, let me pop this, let me pop this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Striker, yeah, it's just gross because I'm going to pop everybody.
Or in Salad where it can attack twice and it'd be 5,300.
Right. I did want to play once or twice. I saw where I could play the light Charmer or the dark Charmer.
The dark Charmer, this format's insane.
Yeah.
You just make this to your DP. Now you got to summon Dasher.
Right. But honestly, these 14, I feel like this is just it's locked in. I feel like Nightmare Phoenix is probably correct, or a second one of these because like the game could keep going. But I feel like if you're in that spot, you probably shouldn't be.
Honestly,
like, you're gonna lose that game anyway.
With Albaz coming up, they're gonna be playing Maximus out their ass. Boom, boom. You get a search, you got to pop in on your turn, you get another search.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of, I know the YCS and all that stuff. There's a lot of like interpretation for a lot of the stuff in this deck. I just wanted to throw one up there. So that's pretty much it. Appreciate it.